Hello everybody, I'm Brainy Diode, and I am back with another episode of A Hat in Time. Last time, we defeated the Snatcher in Subcon Forest, and this time, it's off to Chapter 2, but first we're gonna press this, just so we have that stop beeping in our face. Power has been restored to the basement. The Chapter Alpine Skyline is now available. But that's not where we're going to be headed. We're going to be headed through this door and down into this area here. But first, let's use the brewing hat to head back into this door. Eventually we'll make it through this hallway. There we go. It's clearing up now. And back here, there is a new pedestal for relics. Do we have enough relics to make another one? I think we do. There we go. It's a match. You've identified a relic from this strange planet. Right, and Subcon Forest has a new time rift. And there's a time rift right here, as you can see, but I did promise Chapter 2, so we're going to go ahead and do Chapter 2, and if we have a little bit of extra time at the end, I'll come back and do that time rift. Also, you'll notice that this window goes nowhere. Also, apparently that room is just kind of hanging out in space in the back of the ship. Wait, what is that symbol above the door? What does that mean? Interesting. Alright, well, I don't really get what that symbol above the door that we could see through that window really means, so let's just go on ahead and get into Chapter 2. Chapter 2, Battle of the Birds. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. This is my favorite chapter in the game. I have been so excited to do this one. Act 1, to be honest, isn't the greatest, but believe you me, it really picks up after that. So, let's go ahead and jump into it. Act 1, Dead Bird Studio. Chapter, Battle of the Birds. Mission, find out where those timepieces went. Top review, 2.5 stars. Actors all terrible. Legal status, totally not allowed in. Well, you know, when have rules ever stopped us? I mean, we just totally screwed with the Snatcher's contract. Pretty sure that was illegal, so, you know. I really hope no one can hear me right now and is taking this out of context. That means people are going to start taking me out of context, doesn't it? Oh well, I tried.
This movie studio is too big for the both of us, DJ. Grooves. The movie should be made by real birds. You moon penguins are just gonna write some loud, noisy dribble. If I wanted a bunch of picnics to dance around while on birdseed, I'd visit my grandchildren.
Nonsense, darling, nonsense. You Owl Express birds are just gonna record another boring train-related western. You've done so for the last 10 years, darling.
What? No, we haven't, you buffoon!
Conductor, darling, this year we'll be winning the annual Bird Movie Award, as our new movie props will bring in the audiences. These shiny things fell from the sky. They will light our movie sets and fill them with glimmer.
Oh, yeah? Well, this time around, we're also spicing it up with our newest movie props. These hourglass thingies will be the grand jewel in our train heist western. What the what? You no good dirty picnics! You've copied our props!
I would never, darling. Clearly, you're the one who took inspiration in my flashy new props.
Oh, that does it! Get Out of here with ya! I've got a movie to record!
Fine by me, darling. But we'll be the ones who win the annual Bird Movie Award. Mark my word.
Oh, yeah? Let's see how well you do when you can't get into the reception. Oh, wait, shutting the picnics inside the studio will force them to work harder. All right, time to go, owls. Let's make our killer movie. Oh, and, receptionist, can you please close off that vent already? I don't want the smell of penguin to come anywhere near my crew.
Alright, so we've just been introduced to our big new characters this time around. The Conductor and DJ Grooves. So you can see they're a very
everything I
colorful
sell
cast.
is of value. I also sell terrible badges, and yet people buy them anyway.
Yes, finally! Another badge pin. Oh, I've been waiting for this. Fantastic. What is this badge? Oh, one hit hero. Okay, I know what that badge is. Finally, I can have the hover badge, the item magnet badge, and the hookshot badge all equipped at the same time. I have been waiting for this. Oh, that's nice. Alright, so let's talk to some of these guys while we're
You want
here.
that movie prop they carried in? Are you the kind of person that sells movie props on eBird? Hi there. I'm an express owl, which really just means I ride the Owl Express that the conductor runs. I need to ride the train to get to work, but the conductor makes unexpected stops all the time. I have no idea why we're at a movie studio. I need to be at work in 15 minutes. I don't really get this feud between the conductor and DJ Grooves. Like, why does a train operator and a disco guy want to compete? We're all birds here, right? Shouldn't we cooperate? I don't know. I guess cooperating is kind of stupid. I guess. Yeah. Just ignore me.
Dude, what? It's kind of weird.
Yeah, sorry. The conductor has said only birds are allowed past here. And he specifically said no penguins of any kind. I have no idea why. I'm just a passenger on his train. Whatever gets us back on the train faster.
What, do I look like a penguin to you? Guess I don't look like any kind of bird, which is probably why you're not letting me in.
Don't tell anyone this, but before DJ Grooves became fascinated by movies, he actually ran a nightclub. I know. Crazy, right? Who would have thought?
Oh yeah, he absolutely does not seem like the kind of
watch
person.
where you're going, buddy. Don't get near DJ Grooves, alright? DJ Grooves means a lot to us, so we gotta protect him. Don't you think of anything, yeah? I'll be watching you, buddy. Eyes on you. You're no bird, eh? Then what brings you to Dead Bird Studio? Before you answer, you should watch DJ Grooves' latest movie. It's real good, and I'm not being paid to say that. Honest.
Just the fact that you specified that makes me a little...
You see my fingers here? You see how they're snapping?
Suspicious.
That is the universal bird sign for beat it. Oh look, my fingers have taken a liking to you. Look at them go. Snap, snap, snap. You catch my drift?
Alright, rude. Anyway, let's go ahead and collect the pawns up here. There are a few of them. And also, we need to go to the sunglasses machine. There's a 1 pair of sunglasses. 2 pairs of sunglasses. Apparently the limit is 2 pairs of sunglasses. That makes me a little sad. I wanted a 3rd pair of sunglasses. I'm doing my DJ Grooves impression now, and that's just kind of weird.
I wanted to ask this reception guy a question, but he hasn't acknowledged me at all. But now I've been standing here for so long, it'd be awkward to start up a conversation. I really suck at interacting with other birds.
Oh, I feel you, man. I feel you. So, speaking of the receptionist, if you were following this game at all prior to its launch, you probably know what's about to come.
Oh, hey, little chirper. They're recording right now, so no one's allowed in. We're only insured for bird staff. Letting you in would be a liability. Don't even think about sneaking inside.
So, for those of you who did not know beforehand and couldn't tell, the voice actor for that receptionist is, in fact, the popular YouTuber JonTron, who you will remember a couple of years back. Wow, it really has been that long, hasn't it? A couple of years back, JonTron was involved in a bit of controversy. I honestly was not too tuned in to it myself. I believe it was something to do with him making some racist remarks. Which is, you know, definitely not a good thing. Here's DJ Grooves. We've snuck up behind him. And we can follow.
This movie happen. Owls in position. Action!
I love how the conductor was complaining about penguin smell because of the vent when there's, you know, this giant hole in the wall right here. So, you know, obviously, racist remarks are not good things to be making. Racism is just bad in general. I hope that in the year 2020, that is not a thing that has to be said. You'll see these owls are guarding this elevator. Oh, whoops. That was, did not mean to do that. They've harassed this owl. You'll notice they're guarding this elevator, and you'll also notice that if we... Oh, I was caught that time. Disrupting studio recordings, that's a lot of puns. Not sure how I'm gonna be able to pay this all off. Anyway, as I was saying, this is another stealth mission, and I always seem to get really quiet during stealth missions, mostly because, or probably because I, you know, typically associate stealth missions with, you know, being stealthy, and talking at a normal conversational tone does not mesh particularly well with being stealthy, so I don't tend to do it a ton. Well, either way, the point I was trying to make earlier is that racism is bad, and that I believe this game actually did briefly get caught up in the whole controversy. Can I escape, please? There we go.
Cameras, white, action!
Salt on Cactus. Is that some sort of anime reference? If it is, I know what anime it's referencing. I just want to be clear on that. What's going on here? I thought I was going into a secret area. Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't. Can't really tell. I believe this game was embroiled in the JonTron controversy a little bit. I think there were some people calling for his voice lines to be removed, to be, you know, patched out of the game. I don't know, the whole controversy puts me in a bit of a weird position with the creator. I mean, for a long time, I kind of jokingly referred to myself as a discount JonTron. I've had multiple people compare me to him in the looks department. I do look a little bit like JonTron. And in fact, the person who convinced me to start watching the JonTron show, told me that she thought, or she found my sense of humor to be very reminiscent of his. But suddenly, it's not the best idea to be... Not really suddenly, this was a while back, as I said, but it's become not really a great plan for me to compare myself to JonTron. TKO, I love his game sense of humor. It's become a not particularly great idea for me to compare myself to JonTron, and it's kind of a weird situation with that whole controversy, because I mean there's me being similar to him in some respects, and there's I don't know, there's a YouTuber I watch sometimes who goes by Mother's Basement. He is an anime YouTuber. Surprise, I like anime. I just did a whole big long Let's Play of Nier Automata. This should not be a surprise to you. Anyway, as I was saying, he did a video at one point about can you hate the artist but not the art? Or not necessarily hate, but...
Stunning! This trophy is everything I desire. On the shelf in my living room. Of course, this big trophy is just a plastic replica. The actual trophy is really tiny.
Of course.
Oh my, what is that I see? Is it true inner beauty? An innocent soul with a heart of gold?
What gave it away? The double sunglasses?
Oh no, it's just a little girl. Hello.
Oh.
Oh wait, you're not a penguin. That's good. I could use some non-penguin company around here, as all my penguins are frankly terrible actors.
It's a good thing there's none of them in this room.
I'm on a terrible losing streak, and I just have to win this next annual Bird Movie Award. There's no doubt I absolutely must have you as the star. Here, let me take care of this.
Oh, that's very kind of you.
We need to give you a bird passport, darling. Step right over here.
Bird passport.
The most important part of a passport is the picture, darling. You have to look flashy and stunning. Step right over here. Let's take the pic.
You got it.
Okay, put on a smile and stand still, please. Don't move.
All right. Well, he's definitely taking the picture by now, right?
Let's see how the picture turned out. Ah! Darling, you moved! The picture is ruined! How could you? We've got to fix this ugly mugshot up with some old-fashioned photo doctoring. Here, take these markers and turn yourself into the most stylish, fashionable young lady.
Will do. So, while I do this little editing, this little photo editing adventure, I'll finish the rest of my rant. So Mother's Basement did a whole video about can you hate the artist but not the art, and he mentioned how JonTron is really like the face of absurdist comedy on YouTube, and I find myself definitely needing to agree. I mean, you can't really do much better as far as absurdist comedy on YouTube than JonTron is the point I'm trying to make, which put this whole controversy thing in a bit of a weird position. Because, man, I like the stuff that he makes, but I don't like racism, because racism is bad, and, you know, I'm having a really hard time drawing these communist shades right now. It's kind of distressing me, you know? These won't be the greatest communist shades in history, but we'll make it work. There, that's a bit better. Not really that much, actually. I just want to draw Kamina shades. Drawing on a computer with a controller is not easy. I'm almost tempted to just use the mouse for this part. In fact, I think that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna switch over to the mouse real quick here. There we go, new input keyboard. Okay, let's actually make some good Kamina shades. First, get rid of everything. Because this is important, you know? And I need to prove to you that I am a man of culture and taste. And if it's not going to let us have the double sunglasses in the picture, then Kamina shades are the next best thing. Here I go implying that double sunglasses are better than Kamina shades. Alright. Now that I've spent, like, the entire episode talking about JonTron, which is not something I expected to do today, and now that I've got some sweet-looking Kamina shades, I'm not great at drawing, as you can probably tell, but these will work. And now, you know what? I'm looking styling, I'm looking fashionable.
Perfect!
We're gonna call
Let's
that good.
slide this picture into your passport, and here you go. One passport for you.
I'm legally a bird now, I think. Passport for the Federal Union of Birds.
Wonderful, darling. Oh, just wonderful. Meet me at the movie set tomorrow, and we'll make you a star.
Hey! What do you think you're doing? Oh, you can't just jump in and fiddle with the annual Bird Movie Awards. That's fraud! Fraud! Hey, everyone! We've got a fraudster over here! Oh. Where are my owl guards at? Why are the owls so darn useless? Alright, listen here, lass. You're in big trouble. If you're helping crooked DJ Grooves rig the awards, and I can't take you to jail, then you're got to help me even the score. That's right. You're got to be the star of my movies, too! Here, hold our newest prop. Practice showing it off and bring it to my movie set tomorrow. You got that? Don't be late!
Oh, well, thank you for just casually handing us this thing I was looking for. So, interesting little detail that you probably won't be able to tell through this series, but but I will know about, and you probably won't. That picture that we just made, you're probably wondering if it ever gets used in-game. Well, not in-game, but whatever you make that picture actually winds up being the save icon for whatever save file you're playing on. So that's kind of an interesting little detail. A nice little touch to make that scene a bit more meaningful. But anyway, now that we have gotten our start on Chapter 2, I think I am going to end this off here. Next time on A Hat in Time, we saw a couple time rifts in this episode, so I think I'm going to go take care of those. I will see you then.